Hello, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to solve a square zero. That's a good start, isn't it? A little disclaimer before we start this. I do have slightly damp hands because I fail to use towels properly, but yeah. This is a slightly unconventional puzzle in the sense that it's like a square one, but usually a square one has 8 pieces, I can't count, on the top layer, consisting of 4 edge pieces and 4 corner pieces, whereas this, an edge and a corner piece have been seemingly fused together to just have 4 pieces on top layer, making this sort of the 2x2 version of the square one. So yeah, I'm just going to scramble this and then we'll get into solving it. Now this puzzle has existed for, I'm not even sure how long, but Shengsho recently came out with a magnetic square zero from their Mr. M lineup, Shengsho Mr. M, and it is basically, it is a magnetized version of a square one. So there are basically 3 possible things, because first thing you want to do is get it back into a cube. There are only 3 possible states where it is not in cube shape. One of them is this, where you have 3 yellow on top and 1 white. You want to hold it. I should probably tell you how to hold this. The way you hold this is with yellow on top, this small section where your thumb is, this big red section over here, and your back middle finger on this big orange bar here, and you turn this side only. Only turn that side, don't turn this side. Keep this hand steady. What we want to do is we want to get yellow on top. So we want to hold it like this, in this kind of capital J shape, or just regular J shape really. Get the other yellow piece, move it to the back here, so that when we move it up, it will match with this. Now this is one of the only 2, wait a minute. I forgot, this puzzle is not yellow on top, because this puzzle decides to be confusing and have white on top. So scrap everything I said. We'll be having white on top, and this is another state it can be in which we have 2 white pieces paired like this, 2 yellow pieces paired like this. Then we just flick it down and we have this. Let me try and get a different set of things real quick. Here is another case that we can have where we have 2 diagonal pieces and then 1 adjacent piece. Actually no, we want to get white on top, don't we? I keep forgetting. So I'm just going to turn it into this. So we have this white. Move that white piece to the back. So when we bring it up, it will pair. We can move over and we can bring that to the top. Yeah, if you have a pair of 3, what you want to do is you just want to pair that 3 up with the other piece of its color. Match it all up. And then I believe, let me just count in my head. Solved doesn't count. Okay, adjacent solved, diagonal solved, adjacent, diagonal, there's 5 cases that you can get here, all of which I'm going to show you how to solve. So you want to look for headlights, which are these 2 colors match, not necessarily everything else, but these colors match and these colors match. So we're going to hold them in the back. We're going to do slash U prime slash U D slash D prime slash. And the great thing about the square 0 is, since it's only these pieces, you can only do like 3 0 or 0 3 or 3 3 or like 6 or something. So you can just describe it as U's and U primes. Now I'm gonna go through every single case, and I'm gonna write them all down on this piece of paper that I definitely haven't used before. Let me get a pen. Here's a pen. Right, okay. I really should have prepared this beforehand. Oh, my handwriting is awful. writing ASMR. There we go. I think that's all the cases. Yeah, the only other one apart from these is solved, and that is just solved. But yeah, luckily you can't get parity on this thing, which is quite nice. So yeah, the first one is, hold on. Here's the first one, where we have the entire bottom layer solved, and just this top one to be solved. And you can mirror this algorithm for the bottom layer. So what I show you, instead of what I'm about to do to the top layer, you can do to the bottom layer in the same direction and it will work. Or if you prefer, you can just do slash U2 D2 slash to bring yellow to the top, and you can just work from there. But you can just mirror it for the bottom layer if that's what you prefer. So yeah, whole headlights in the back, slash U D prime slash U slash U prime slash D slash U prime slash. There you go. That's that case. Let me just cross that one off. And my phone is again saying it's got low battery. That is the solved adjacent case. Let me plug my phone in. This is so professional. I know, trust me. I know, I'm sorry I kind of baited you with the whole we're going to be doing the pentacle star thing in the next video. Sorry about that, we're not. So, next video, you can probably guess what I'm going to be doing a tutorial on, but yeah. Next thing, let me just set it up. I've forgotten how to do this. Okay, it's this. There we go. This is the next case where we have, again, the entire solved bottom. And then we have a diagonal swap on the top, which is where we have 0 headlights. And the way that we would do this is slash U D slash U slash UD slash U slash UD slash. There we have that. Of course, you can mirror that for the bottom by doing slash UD slash D slash UD slash D slash UD slash. And that does a diagonal swap on the bottom. Or you could just bring it to the top, although that takes more time. But if that's what you find easier, then there is absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. So yeah, let me actually just cross that one off. And here we have the absolute easiest algorithm to... Can you shut up? Here we have the absolute easiest algorithm to remember out of all of them. Let me just set it up real quick off camera so there's no spoilers. Here we have it. We have a diagonal swap on the top and we have a diagonal swap on the bottom. Here we have a diagonal swap, and here's what we do. Slash U D prime slash U prime D slash. And that has done a diagonal swap on both top and bottom. And that is another case we can cross off the list. Why didn't I just tick them instead of crossing them out? But yeah, next is this case where we have a... What have I done? Oh yeah, I've got a headlights at the back, 2 pairs of headlights. So we can have it like this, where we have like these headlights at the front and we have these at the side. Put them both to the back. What we do is we do slash U prime slash U D slash D prime slash. There we go. Oh, and about this flipped equator, don't worry, I'll teach you how to fix that. Actually, I'll teach you how to fix that now. How you fix the equator... Actually, no, I'll do it later, after we've done all these algorithms. Because that's the last thing you'll do in a solve, because that doesn't need to be done now. I've done the adjacent. And since that's the same, we don't have to mirror it for anything. Now, the last algorithm, the adjacent diag. Now, this one is very fun to do. And it will actually flip the equator, so, you know. Let me actually just do this. Here's what it does, right? So you have these headlights here. You want to hold them on the left. And you have this diagonal swap on the top, so it doesn't matter how you hold it. what you do is you do slash u prime slash u slash u prime slash u slash. A bit faster and it can start to look like that. That's how it can be done. And yeah, obviously you can mirror that for the bottom, so you can do like, obviously if you have this, you have headlights on the top and you have diagonal on the bottom, you can do slash d prime slash d slash d prime slash d. And there. Now let me actually cross that off the list, and then we have all 5 cases for what you can get for corner permutation. And now all we want to do is flip the equator, which can be done by doing slash u2 slash u2 slash u2. Or if you've got like orange in the front, and since this also flips, does a u2 on whichever layer you turn, you can do slash u2 slash u2 or d2, and it will come to the front. So if you end up doing your permutation algorithm and your cube looks like this, do it on top layer because it will automatically be solved. Yeah, I average something of under 10 seconds on square-0, and I did that literally the day that I got it, because I did have all of my square-1 knowledge, and I will say that I very rarely use the solved diag algorithm, you know, that one, just because I find it a bit slow. And so what I just do is I do a diag adjacent algorithm and then just do an adjacent solved algorithm, just because I find that easier personally. You experiment with the algorithms, whatever works for you works for you. Yeah, that is everything you need to know except for this. Here's what you want to do. Here's one secret thing that you can do. You want to turn it so red front but blue on the U layer. You want to do the solved, the adjacent solved algorithm. So, you know, and there you have a JPerm. I love JPerm patterns on things. They just look so cool. I wonder why. Maybe it's because the person who got me into cubing is named JPerm and is basically built a thing around like having JPerms on things, even on 21x21s. But yeah, thank you so much JPerm for inspiring me to be a cuber, along with other cubers like Cubehead, Tingman, Cube for Speed, Soup Timmy, other ones I'm definitely forgetting, but thank you to all the cubers out there who have inspired me to go on this journey. And thank you to the people on Instagram who, on Instagram, who have messaged words of support and encouragement and just nothing but friendliness to me throughout my admittedly very short time on being a cubing influencer on the internet. I just want to say thank you very much. And with that being said, join me next time where we'll be solving the square 2. It will be a considerably longer video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one and have a nice day.